Olamide, after he became famous and left Coded Tunes with Fuse, who was Kabasa student, stopped reaching out to me and then randomly picked up guys around me and left me behind. There's been a whole lot of what's going on, do you have issues with these people? So yeah, it's been a controversial life here, and I beat my chest whenever I'm asked that question and say that it's because those guys feel like I'm a competition and I'm a threat to their craft, and that's why they don't want to work with me. Okay, so my name is Richard Uchechukwu. I'm a girl from Ebonyi State, Afikpo North local government area, but I grew up and was brought up in Bariga, Lagos. I'm a social media manager, professional volunteer for NGOs, for outreach and all of that, girl child activist and anti-smoking ambassador, teacher by day, musician by night. The brand Wonder H started off music officially as Wonder Boy. I gave myself the name Wonder Boy, but then I used to do more of miming and all of those stuff, singing other people's stuff, the regular open mic and all of that. And then I met, the ex-member of the defunct group, Brackets. There's one of them called B-Stop. And he told me that there was already a Fabulous, because Fabulous was the name I started my music career with. He told me there was already a rapper in the States called Fabulous, and for identity crisis and all of that, I had to get a name. He gave me the name Wonder Boy. And then I transformed from Wonder Boy to Wonder H when I got affiliated to Coded Tunes. That's ID Kabasa. I met ID Kabasa during the shoot of Enidu Olamide's official single, and my friends pushed me, the regular young boys thinking, go tell this dude that I sing. Yeah. I told him that I rap and I'm a musician, blah, blah, blah. And then he invited me over to the studio, asked me to do what I can do. And then I had grown up and I had already started writing my own stuff. I was out of performing other people's stuff. So he liked what I did and was like, my name. And I said Wonder Boy, and he was like, you won't keep being a boy. So he was like, maybe you should stick to Wonder. And as a creative, I felt like Wonder was too, what's the word? Simple. I needed something that would be creative because actually I'm a very controversial person. Just few of my people know that. Yeah, so I chose the name Wonder H because as at that period was when I discovered that there were 7 wonders in the world. So H is the 8th letter of the alphabet. So twisting makes me the 8th wonder of the world. Am I an independent artist or under a record label? Okay, so I am actually an independent artist, but I am affiliated to a distribution outfit called the No Label Stars. So that's practically what it is right now. And yes, lest I forget, last week I dropped a new single called Jekasoro under No Label Stars. So PR is what I've been doing lately, which is what I've been doing low-key at the moment. The environment that I grew up in an environment, aside, there's a difference between being in the trenches and then being inside the trenches as in the trenches. Because man, I grew up around those boys that were usually the Watimbo kind of boys. So violence was something that I saw regularly. It was an everyday thing. So that actually made me grow tough skin. So most of the time, with all this, the hard guy that I am is because of where I grew up. I grew up in a place where everybody's used to the whole activity and ruggedity. So Bariga bred that version of me. Where I pull most of my inspiration from, I actually am a very wide reader. thing is, I don't let the fact that, yeah, like I said, from the trenches, let it be that I'm doing only the street kind of music. I'm a wide reader. I read any, and when I read any kind of books, I watch movies. So actually, but majorly, experiences has been a major source of inspiration. Experiences in the sense of what I have seen, what I have heard, and things that I have experienced generally. At one moment I realized music was not just talent. Yeah, practically when I met Uncle ID Kobasa, because yeah, I was doing music for fun. It was just what I loved doing, hitting the table, or probably at the carnival, me and the boys playing music and shouting and all of that. But I got introduced to the music business aspect of showbiz when I was with ID, with alongside Fuse, Olamide, Nice, and the rest of the boss, Reminisce. So staying around those people and knowing that music is also a source of livelihood was when I met, or when I was with the crew. The biggest struggles upcoming face that people outside the industry doesn't know. First of all, as an upcoming, distributing and recording our songs is a very big one, because right now the producers charge a whole lot. Before you could record your song, it has even gotten to the point where we now pay two different people. We have a producer, then we have people who are called the mix engineers. So after Fuse has finished making your beat and recording you still have to go and fall under Spirit Mix. That's, you are paying two different people then before you now want to shoot your video, and then you start drawing budgets. So actually making music is actually a whole lot of it before we now come down to distribution, DistroKid and all of those other stuff. The effect of AI tools in the industry. I really can't say, because I have not feasted on that area, because I feel myself as a natural person. The only thing that I see myself doing aside the natural is maybe when I hear a sound somewhere, probably somebody's talking or a voice, and then I sample it. But I don't see myself doing anything AI related. I like my stuff natural. In my opinion, what's wrong with the Nigerian music industry right now? If I'm to say, I'll talk from my department. Let me use that English. Nigerians, everybody wants to be body and Koseni Raye hip hop, according to Chinkwekun. So everybody wants to Ozeba and nobody wants to come and listen to hip hop. So which is making most of our rappers now switch and go into commercial and target commercial rap. Then we have less of people who do the actual hip hop. So practically we have our audience sidelined. So we have a very low, what's it called, set of people who listen to actual rap. We have more people listening to the Afrobeat and all of that. If my life story becomes an album today, I think I'll still keep it to the name on my head. The name of the first body of work I hope to drop pretty soon is BMW, Bariga's Most Wanted. And that's because, besides the fact that I grew up in Bariga, there's been a whole lot of controversy surrounding my life, music generally. I see myself as Vector's prodigy, and there's been a whole lot of what's going on with you and Vector, because we used to have a relationship, and then all of those stuff slide. Olamide, after he became famous and left Coded Tunes with Fuse, who was Kabasa's student, stopped reaching out to me, and then randomly picked up guys around me and left me behind. There's been a whole lot of what's going on, do you have issues with these people? So yeah, it's been a controversial life here, and I beat my chest whenever I'm asked that question and say that it's because those guys feel like I'm a competition and I'm a threat to their craft, and that's why they don't want to work with me. Yeah, so I'm Bariga's most wanted. If I believe in godfatherism in the music industry, I actually don't believe I, as an upcoming artist, need godfatherism to blow, but the industry has made it that way right now. So right now the industry is being squadded. Everybody has their own squad. So yeah, right now in Nigeria, yes, but actually talent and hard work is what everybody should have been looking out for. But now everybody has their own squad. If I think an independent artist can survive in Nigeria without a industry backing, with the current state of things, no. You really, like I said, you have to have one Baba or whatever the Yorubas call it. You need to have one Baba somewhere, one big man that, even if he's not an industry person, somebody who just rolls you funds whenever you are down in cash and need to make some moves. The industry has been taken to the point where money and connection is what you need to blow right now, not talent as it should be. Okay, in the music industry, people say TikTok is making music watery. I disagree. I would only say TikTok is making music promotion easier, because practically for myself, my music gained more audience via TikTok. I had my last Instagram account, I had 5K followers. As at when I opened my TikTok, because of a competition I landed in, I had 700, and that's in a space of 3 months. I'm currently heading to 7K right now, and that's because the TikTok, I feel like TikTok is where the media is right now. So I feel like TikTok is actually allowing us, because even if you say you don't have enough to push your songs, as far as you're able to get your song to gain audience on TikTok, using your sounds and all of those stuff is enough to blow you. And one thing I love about TikTok is the algorithm. Yeah. So yeah, TikTok has actually served as a major source of PR for artists, aside our Spotify and the rest. Bar for bar right now. Which artist can I go bar for right now? I feel like every artist, I don't have any competition in the industry. I don't feel I have any competition in the industry. The only person I feel stands a chance is who I see as my mentor, which is Vector the Viper. And that's because, like I said, music is, aside music being art, music is actually also a way of passing message. It can be used to pass message, and Vector is like one of the very intelligent rappers that we have in the industry. Metaphor, wordplay, punchline, being able to say some things the way it should be said, or even some way that he says some things, and then you would either understand it some other way, or it's when you listen to it much later, you'll be like, oh, or when you see something, then you'll be like, oh, so this is what this dude was talking about. I love intelligent rap, and Vector is the only person that stands a chance. My top 3 rappers right now, dead or alive, right? Okay, yes, I'll still say Vector, yeah. And then I love me a little bit of MI, and Siriki used to be there too, but Baba went awol, and I don't know why. Chinkoyokun, if I'm to put him on the list, yeah. Olamide is for the streets. Olamide is for the streets. I don't really fuck with Olamide's kind of rap because, yeah, like I said, I'm somebody who loves intelligent rap, and I want to listen to rap and then be able to stress my brain while listening to you. I don't just, because if I listen to your stuff and it just comes to me like we're having a proper conversation, I just feel like you're doing reading applied poetry here, which is just doing Afrobeats but slowing it down. I would not really say Olamide has the level of IQ that I would rate for that. Rap is a whole industry on its own. Just like the way they've splitted everybody, we have the hip hop, we have the Afrobeats, we have the R&Bs, we have the funk and all of that. Hip hop is supposed to be on its own. So yeah, like we have our own market space. So we are not supposed to be competing. It's just like putting what's it called? Ice Prince, blah blah, and the rest of us, Reminisce and the rest of us in an award category that has Two-Face, D'banj and the rest. So I feel like rappers should have their own categories and we have our own market space. So the thing is, Nigeria's rap industry is being sidelined, which is now making our artists follow queue, and so we are following the audience right now. Nobody wants to really stand for rap and say, okay, since I'm a rapper, let's do rap. Do I think Nigerian artists fake lifestyle to look successful online? If I'm to answer this question, is another table shaking session, but yes. Yes. And by the way, a caption, I said it in one of my rap songs that I dropped last time. I said, what shall it profit a Mr. Real living a fake life? That's enough story for another day. Okay, my name is Wonder H, and I'm the king of the mic. Other rappers are like Asu and their bars are on strike. At this point, I'm coming with toothpick. Other rappers see me and turn 14 days because they are too weak. In the next 5 years, what we should be expecting from Wonder H? Okay, yeah, I'll be working on my BMW project because that has to be my first album, the Bariga's Most Wanted album. And yeah, no collaborations has been confirmed yet, but I should work on collaborations, yes. Yes, a concert in Bariga, sure. I should work on a concert in Bariga. And it has to be on my birthday, October 1st, which is the October Fest. Yeah, more projects. I'm looking at going back to Hennessy. I'm an alumni. I want to go back to school. Yeah, I did 2019. So I think I want to go back to Hennessy Cypher and let's see how that goes though. Big shout out to all of my fans, everybody who has been supporting the Wonder H project. I really appreciate, and well, if I start to call names, it's gonna be a whole lot of time, but big shout out to Sparkleman. Sparkleman has been like a godfather to me. he's the one that I always talk to. He's an old person in the industry and he knows a whole lot about the music thingy. Sparkleman and my big bro from Canada. I don't think I've met this man in person, but he has been a very great support. Ashaye Daniels, I love you, brother. Yes, yo, they call me Wonder Haram, aka the Lyrical Terrorist, and I'm on NextMicUp show, powered by iBrand TV. Okay.
Oh, hello, say. Okay. They call me Wonder Haram, aka the Lyrical Terror. About to Faber, that's part of me. Okay. Wonder H, I'm the boss. Married to the game and no time to divorce. So at this point, narrow is the way to heaven. How I take enter when I don't big like Rick Ross. Would I talk about will be. And then your rappers won't try me like zombie. But at this point, if anybody go boom right there, I'm cut them like saying they go be bulls. Wonder H on the mic. Boys are like acid, their bars on strike. But I'm never too tired when it comes to freestyle, cause I don't have plans to be a bike. Me, bad guy, captivated. The rappers can't try when the 6'10", but I'm not amazing clef. Why? Because all these rappers blow job. Activate head. Will be mad try me. You talk to the band and you go sing whiny. And all these boys say they've overhype us. I will scatter your career without trace like in a style plus. I'm a bad guy, Joe. I'm a boss. And then the rappers on the mic to the toss. Me, I'm a bad guy, flow sick to the Bombay. Your rappers only come when Sunday like a combat. You know the name is Wonder H, I be bad guy. Too many bars in my head, bad guy. But you can't see I'm on this freestyle when I have to get to the bandy. But now, I met your bars to the vandal. Maybe you should go to the brando. Because if you go try me, bros, be like who buy Benz, we go make you the panto. Benz, pants, get it, never. Wonder H, I'm so dumb, put a feather. I do shots anyhow, I can even come close up like say I they work for Unilever. I know these boys say the form say they're crazy. Calm down, I know they send you the base. Because if you think say you feel spoil my service, you will come when I don't share the grace. You know my name is Wonder H on the mic, sir. And I'm so done with the vice. And I've told you all before that if anything is fishy about me, boy, I'm with the Gesha. You see the name is Wonder H, One flow sick without a bass, I want the boys to flow sick like Tenzin. Kill if about me if I roast mass, I be Benson. Short of bad to get reference. And now they show them interference. But if you come show say you don't mad, I get boys they will shoot you. And I'm not talking Clarence. Wonder H, oh shit. Call out to one LGBT so say. And when it comes to the battle, I don't bring guns. Why? Because I'm not in Jose. But you can see I have the mic to the doomsday. Bringing injustice like doomsday. And when they say war, I they bring bomb. Me, I'm not in Duce.